Today I'll be walking you through a quick demonstration in Complete Clean for the post-merge results export feature. Here's an example of a merge plan that has already completed a merge job. When merging records together using Complete Clean, it's important to understand what happened to every single record in the merge plan, including which records were successfully merged, which records were the winning record, and which records encountered errors that may need to be rectified before attempting another merge. As one can imagine, having to go through a merge results page line by line, page by page, noting down all of the pertinent records, including the winning record and the error record, can be quite cumbersome, especially if I have an extensive merge plan with over 1,000 records or maybe even 100 pages. Luckily for me, in this example, I'm only dealing with about 3 pages of results, but it could still be a challenge to have to copy and paste each record ID and also to build out my own report of results for auditability and actionability purposes. Additionally, I might also want to see a list of all the records that have merged into the winner, but this results view doesn't actually have that level of information. So instead of using this interface, what I can do is I can export a CSV file of all the results by clicking this button here. Now, once you click that button, you'll be able to download your CSV file. And when you open the CSV file, it should look something like this. So this CSV file gives me a reportable summary of all the records, including what match groups they were part of, what is their record ID, what is the winning record for the match group, and whether or not that record should have been selected to be part of the merge, as well as other relevant data points like name, email, phone number, and any other configurable field that you'd want to see in this file. You also get to see all of the error messages in these columns, the record error message, match group error message, as well as a secondary match group error message. And lastly, whether or not the record has actually been merged. Now, all of these data points are helpful when troubleshooting or when you want to take certain actions post-merge. You can apply a filter in the CSV file to highlight the groups of records that you might want to update or insert new related records for, or to remediate any errored records before attempting to merge again. For instance, as part of my annual data cleanup on high-valued contacts that are associated with key target accounts, I might want to filter down and only showcase all of the surviving contacts that were part of this contact merge and add them to a campaign member. So how do I do that? Basically, I can go into this column here and I can filter down on the winning record. And then I can also remove any records where there was an error. And by doing that, you'll be able to see a list of all your winning records that survived after the merge. And what I have here is I have a list of all of the records that were survived after the merge, and I can subsequently add a new column here called the campaign ID, and then I can input the specific campaign that I want to associate all these surviving contacts to, and then I can drill down all of these values into all of the surviving records. And then once that's done, you can basically copy and paste this entire table into a data import and create new campaign members for the associated winning contact records. On the flip side, if you had records that failed to merge due to validation errors on a specific field, such as an unaccepted pick list value, then you can filter down on all the records with an error message and then repeat the same motions of copy and pasting the entire table and mass updating the field value to an accepted value. So for example here, let's go back to our main table. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the original filter. I'm going to remove that, reset it back to the original state. And then what I want to do next is I want to find all of the records that had an error message. So as you can see here, this is all of the records that failed to merge because of a validation error. So I have column F, which is the title column. And in this title column, the unaccepted values are blank values. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to mass update them to an executive. And then I can copy and paste this entire table into a data import wizard in order to mass update those values before running a merge again. And there you have it. It's simple as that. I hope this helps you unlock faster ways of troubleshooting and updating relevant records post-merge.